I am sorry that that offends you. However, there's a large contingent of the world.
That's the wrong answer, Andrew. You should not be sorry for offending them whatsoever. The truth will offend. There's nothing you can do about it. Facts offend. There are unflattering truths about women's nature and men's nature, by the way. Nobody's worried about stepping on men's feet. Nobody's worried about offending men. But anything that we say that's critical of women, that's misogyny, according to the book of Piers Morgan. So how do you fucking win? How do you have a conversation? How do you have critical debate when that's the pretext of the debate? Where do you go from there? You don't go anywhere from there, because at that point all you're doing is your marketing tool for whatever network this is. What is it, a BBC, something like that?
I mean, you're sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. That's the point I'm making. I'm sorry if that offends you. However, there's a large contingent of the world that believe that, and I was mediating for a conversation.
Parts of the world that believe that about 26-year-old women are parts of the world where women are not allowed out on their own.
That's a conversation.
They have to wear full burqas.
Well,
okay, right there. That is very bad debating technique. Once again, Piers Morgan, that is an appeal to emotion. That is absolutely not what it's. First of all, it's a non sequitur. It doesn't follow. It has nothing to do with Andrew. It has nothing to do with any of that. But here's Piers Morgan, and he knew damn well going in that if he can nail him to the wall, then he's going to get higher ratings. Oh, somebody finally spoke up to Andrew Tate. That's all they wanted to do, and that's all they ever wanted to do with a guy like freaking even Roosh, man. Roosh went and signed up for it. I don't know about Tate, but I know damn well that Roosh signed up for it back in 2015. So don't tell me by the way, don't tell me Roosh got ambushed, because I know damn well he didn't, because I know exactly what happened prior to that. But we're still talking about, here I am, maybe, I can't get over it. No, what I can't get over is this thing it's like the same thing. It's like Groundhog Day, man. Except it happens every like 3 or 4 years. That's what this is. All these people are suffering from the women. Yes, women are wonderful meme. By the way, that's thank you for that, Emilios. Here, you get I'll give you one of those. Yeah. Exactly. The women are wonderful meme. You know what that is? It's the idea. And I think I talked about this on last Sunday, is things that are anything that research that is found in any way flattering to men and unflattering to women is always deemed as like less valid. The other part of that, but the women is wonderful thing, is any research or any findings that are flattering to women always seem to have more validity and more legitimacy, whether they indicate anything to, whether it's flattering or it's not. So we tend to treat women with kid gloves. It goes back to the protector dynamic once again. Again, I'm not going to jump into that too much today, but you are correct. This is definitely an example of the women are wonderful.
They're not allowed to drive cars.
That's nothing to do with me.
But is that the kind of world for women that you?
I was mediating.
How do we know what you think? Okay, is this the kind of world that you envision, Andrew Tate? This must be what you're advocating for. Oh, you're going to make a point? Let me go move on to my next talking point and tell you what a vile villain you are. You're a cad and you're a mean man, Mr. Tate. Right? That's because you'll notice he rattles off. He goes straight down the line of like these bullet points that he has to get to in this interview. And again, Tate doesn't get a word in edgewise. You're a mean man.
I don't live in a country where that happens.
You're using that as the excuse for why you're not sorry for saying it.
It's not an excuse.
Notice again, he's got if he says this, it's if then use A or B as the response. If then, it's if then logic at this point. That's all he's doing. Oh, let's appeal to emotions. By the way, that's a logical fallacy. Appealing to emotions. That's not what he's saying, but you're painting him out to be, again, slippery slope. You're also painting him out to be something that he actually is not. And again, it's like it's straw manning. It's like we could run down. I should go get the logical fallacies list. We could run down the logical fallacies that Piers Morgan is using throughout this entire thing. But that's the point. The point is to use every logical fallacy, nail him to the wall for the 30 minutes he's in the studio, and then say, thank you very much for participating. See you later. Bye. We're going to clip 30 seconds out.
There are parts of the world where this is fine.
My friend.
So my question to you is, well, do you think it's fine?
There are not parts of the world where this is fine. We can see right now in Iran that this is not fine. And by the way, yes, I chimed in on that on Twitter. And the reason I did is because I already covered this in The Rational Male Religion. It's exactly what I said would happen is happening right now in Iran. I most likely in other, Islamic countries as well. But the reason why we're focusing on it here in the United States is because it's the year of the woman. That's why. No doubt that there have been multiple grievous instances of women on TikTok in Iran who have been disappeared because they stripped off their burqa and danced on a TikTok video or something like that. But we don't hear about those until 2022, until now, until we have an election where it's vitally important that we get the little ladies out to the polls. So look, it's worldwide. It's the sisterhood uber alles. We all have solidarity, girls. Yeah, they're stripping off their shirts in Tehran right now and letting their boobies hang out because, of course, they always get naked. And again, I'm not saying that it's a great situation there. I'm just saying, look what's happening. What are you replacing it with? Let me keep going here. But again, this is the logical fallacies show. One more time, Elena's Barre. Rollo, thank you for enlightening people with the truth. It's a cycle. Delusional women manipulate feminist men. Men fund delusional women. I'm glad you brought that up as well, and I will tell you why. Because yeah, what color is your Bugatti? Where's the top G in all this, man? I want the top G. The top G is not here. The top G is getting upstaged by Piers Morgan. Where's the guy? I remember you're right. Where the hell is the Andrew Tate that is ready to beat the ass of Logan Paul? I mean, we all not seen the Patrick Bet David Adam Sosnick interview? And I was like, damn, all right, but like put him here on unfriendly territory, and it's like you run out of ideas really, really quick. And I want you to win, man. I want you to be a good representative for the Red Pill and the Manosphere. Dr. Oz and host of Good Morning Britain, Philip Schofield slammed a Red Pill man during interviews, but later were embroiled in scandals. How long till something comes out about? Yeah, by the way, that's one of my maxims, one of the Tomasiisms or maxims. And yes, I lifted this from, I think I got this from like Royce as well, but it's I don't know which maxim it is, but like as soon as like a male feminist starts coming out or some like celebrity comes out as a male feminist, the clock starts ticking towards his sexual assault charges or something untoward happens with him. What happened when your water? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I should probably put that in there. Thank you for the reminder, my friends. I've been using overlays. Thank you very much.
I don't think it's fine. I live in a world where
you don't think it's fine.
The reason
this isn't that hard, Andrew. You can simply say, Piers, you know what? With the benefit of hindsight, I wish I hadn't said it like that. And if a 26-year-old woman's watching, I'm sorry I said that, because that actually is blatantly misogynist. And even though that's a view held by other parts of the world, it's not a view I share. No.
Okay. No, Piers. This is what Andrew should have said. Fuck off. I said what I said. I meant what I said. Everything you're throwing at me right now is a non sequitur. Everything that you're throwing at me is off of your freaking bullet point list right there, because you're trying to run the clock out before I come up with something and own your ass on this show. That's what you should have said. That's really what the conversation that right after that. No, fuck you. Don't put words in my mouth. That should have been right. I'm blatantly full up. Use it, man. F you, Piers. You're not putting words in my mouth. Where is the fire, man? Where is the fucking brimstone? Where is the gasoline for this, man? Because I ain't seeing it. And I love the guy. I love Tristan. I love all these guys, man. Where is the fire? Bring the wrath of God down on him for taking the top G's name in vain. Where the hell is that? It's nowhere. God damn it, man. This was the most frustrating part.
I would respect you more if you said that.
Yeah.
Than if you.
Hey, what? Guess what? The respect of a male feminist such as yourself, Piers, means dick squat to me. It means zilch, nothing. So quite honestly, I don't give two flying fucks if you respect me or not. Am I right or am I wrong? That's where you go with that. Because what he's doing, he's trying to force contrition out of him. He's trying to force Andrew into a corner, paint him into a corner. You said all of these things. This is what you meant. It's like, remember when Jordan Peterson was on with, Kathy Newman? Kathy Newman. And Kathy Newman did her damnedest. Like this, like that was like that should have been a textbook. Like that was when like Jordan Peterson was on top of his game. I think that was probably peak Jordan Peterson, if I may be so bold. When he was on that interview with Kathy Newman, and he's like, gotcha. You got to risk being offensive. That's why Tate is no Jordan Peterson circa 2018. But he's using exactly the same tactics that she did. Kathy Newman did the same thing. She tried to paint Jordan Peterson into a corner with all the things that were like, we hear that these things are true. I was like, no, they're not. No, that's not what I meant. Nope. Like here's how I come to the conclusions that I do. And you're not going to put words in my mouth. You're not going to straw man me. Fuck you. Your respect means nothing to me because you yourself are not respectable as a man or a human being for that matter. All of this rhetoric, all this crap that was coming out during the last 2 weeks while Myron and Fresh were in Romania, where the fuck is that? Where is it?